how would I explain my audience? We're basically business to business, so I sell to cable companies. So I don't usually get the information that's coming from the end user, the person that's watching the content. From a company perspective, we're seeing changes in the 4K industry. People historically have liked pretty pictures, lots of nice, how do you explain it, travel destinations, but with very little action, very little conversation. And I think we're now seeing people realize that the content needs to tell a story. And they want the type of content that they're used to watching on TV.
So 4K isn't just about pretty pictures
No.
anymore. Those
No.
are kind of demo reels, and now it has to be like any other television. It's just got a lot better quality.
Right, you have to engage your audience. If you're not engaging your audience, then the audience doesn't stay and watch it. With pretty pictures, you can put that on in the background, have a dinner party, have a glass of wine. You can put that. It's great. But when you actually want to sit down and have a family entertainment, that doesn't last that long. You need to be engaged, and that's one of the big drivers this year is, how many genres are going to finally expand into 4K, and of course high dynamic range, so that it pulls the viewer in. I think just owning a big television set isn't enough.
What's important, do you think, genre-wise?
I think drama. Drama is critical. I think there is not enough stuff that's shot in drama. Certainly in the United States, I cannot talk clearly about Japan and Korea and Western Europe, but in the US, we need more drama.
So at the moment, it's still seen as a travelogue and sports.
Very much sports driven. I mean, most things in the United States when it comes to television are sports driven right now. So there's a lot of stuff. DirecTV just did the Masters in 4K and high dynamic range. They're now doing baseball games. There's several of those through the season. Football games, so the NFL, and soccer. Actually, the English Premier League, which is huge in the United States, they're actually now putting those on their 4K HDR channel.
And I mean, other than recommending that they get into these different genres of content, from a technical point of view, what would be your top recommendation to content producers?
HLG. If you're going to do HDR, HLG. And the reason that I say that is I understand America's very big into HDR plus, and everybody loves Dolby and on all of the other types of high dynamic range. But HLG actually enables you to get a better audience. You can get out to people that don't necessarily have an HDR television set. They've got a 4K television set, but it's still going to play through the box. So I actually think that that's a great format, and that is what NHK and the BBC have done as well. And one of our channels is full HLG as well.